ia ku e o kafa se ilola ia malisinga fia kapisi finga oi ma se me malis kasinga Talofa guys, welcome back to another episode here on the channel. It is great to have you guys back. It's been a while since our last episode. But yeah, we are doing our usual Sunday cooking tonight here in Samoa. Nothing fancy as well, just a normal omu, but we also, if you guys saw there, we're doing faiai as well. We opted to do it on the omu, but last minute change, so we're going to do it in the pot. I've also got chop suey, fried fish, and the faiai to do. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's content. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share our channel guys, and we'll definitely catch you soon. Pela umala makango Einstein. Era ngari fai umusi Einstein. Guys, welcome back. I think it's been a while since our last shooting here in the kitchen, only because the past few episodes we were able to do all the cooking on the omu, but because we've got the whole family coming in today, we're gonna do a lot of cooking, so which is why I'm missing out church as well, but it's okay, for a good cause. Everyone needs to eat, so the family's going to church while I stay back and do the cooking. I've got loy and siave waiting on the omu until that's finished, but I've jumped back here to the kitchen so we can start cooking and back to the stress that we used to undergo. But we've got the chicken here. I need to roast a few chickens and then do a chop suey on that. I've got sausages in here that I need to fry off, so there's a few in there. Then I've got fish, that fish faiai. But then I think I might also have to do a gravy. Again, apologies for the background. We're still trying to fix it up. No time, but yeah, you know us here in Samoa. But yeah, I think that's the gist of what we need to get across. So we're going to get started now, and we'll catch you guys as we go along. So also, just forgot to mention, we need to do the faiai. So we're going to do it in the ulo. So can see here, so we've already put in the ink inside the coconut cream, but you can see it's very cold here in Samoa. That's why it's all, see the fat solidifying. So I might have to heat it up in a pot, or just dump it, just pop it straight onto the pot, onto the heat, and then we'll get the faiai inside. But I think that's about it for now. I need to get started on chicken, so we can pop it in and start roasting, and then soko the liario. After that, which is basically skinning, if there are fishes to be skinned, and then take the guts out. So a lot to do, but manageable. We've got about 3.5 hours, so maybe less talking and more action. two dishes now onto the heat. So we've got the suey, we've got the chop suey in there, and we've got the roast chicken. Now that's going to be the first batch of roast chicken. I might do a second batch. I want to get the chop suey on as soon as possible because it is a big chop suey. I've got a few chicken left that'll probably be for the second batch if I need it. But now I need to get started on the faiai and get that onto the heat as well. So I'm gonna have, if you saw, we did put the faiai on the umu. Usually ekolo, so you drag it over the umu on the actual hot rocks, but because so we had to put on bulus, the coconut husk, so that we can sort of rekindle the flame, and that's why we had to just put the upper on and then, you know, place the faiai on the upper. So that's done. I'm going to chop it up into smaller pieces and then get it onto the heat as well with the coconut cream. So I'm gonna get the when I was chopping it live so it's still tough, so I think I'm just gonna boil it for about 10 to 15 minutes so it softens up a bit, and then add a little coconut cream. Alright guys, so we've got the faiai now onto the heat, and the chicken for the chop suey is coming along well. I think that's the faiai there, so I've added just a bit of water, leveled it. We're just gonna cap it with the cap, and then allow the pressure, just a tight seal, just to allow the pressure to tenderize it a bit, and then we'll take off the lid and then reduce it down, reduce it all the way down. Then we'll add in the coconut cream. That way, because if we add the coconut cream now, in case the coconut cream, I always try and translate it for you guys, because sometimes I can't find the words easier in Samoan, but I don't want to add in the coconut cream now in case it reduces quickly, but the octopus hasn't tendered up a bit. So that was what we were trying to do in the morning, was tenderize it using lawesi, and then just give it a bang on the pawpaw leaves and just started banging it. But obviously that might work, might not work, but this is a best bet. But yeah, on to the other stuff. Right, so Loi just came here with the umu, and looking very good. Got the ulu, kamu, and taro. Got the luau there. So everything's going pretty well. I've taken off the chicken now from as you can see, I've placed it in a bowl. I'm going to do something different with this chop suey, is that I'm going to aromatize it first. Also adding in the oil. We're actually adding in a lot of oil, and the purpose of that is because I want to finish it. I don't want the chicken all broken apart and stuff. So there, we're going to add in the onion and the garlic, and then we'll add back the chicken in, and then the vermicelli. Sure, it's come off because it's getting serious now. So we've got the onions and the garlic in here now. The oil is now very nice and aromatized. I am now going to add in the the actual chicken. And then we'll add in, I've also chopped up the vermicelli using scissors. The chicken here, already chopped up the vermicelli. Then we're going to add in the chicken now. Give it about 5 minutes just to make sure that most of the chicken is cooked. And then after that, we add in the vermicelli, and then add a bit of soy sauce, and then we should keep on stirring until it thickens up. both hands for this. I'll be back. Alright guys, so chicken's about ready. I'm gonna add in the vermicelli and then add soy sauce. So just for information, this is the big vermicelli, dia lapo, and that's what I'm gonna use for the chop suey. So I'm just gonna cap the chop suey, and then we're gonna get started. Just check on the faiai for a bit, and then I think we'll probably get started on the fish. If I maunga fingi, oh yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna give that a stir, and then we'll leave the lid off. We'll leave the lid off until so we can let it reduce a bit. Alright, so far I think everything is going to schedule. I think we've got just the second batch of roasted chicken, then we've got the fish to fry, and then I think I've got sausages. But apart from that, everything seems to be going as scheduled. So just taking a 5-minute break, and then we'll get at it again. I think I'm going to get started on the fish now, just because it takes quite a while to get through most of them, but also because I need to make the batter for the fish. So we'll get started on gutting the fish now. Now that fish is done, we'll get back to it, but just gonna check on the chop suey. Fam, that chop suey is chop sueying. You guys could see there. So I can see there's still a bit of white inside the vermicelli. So I'm gonna have to add a bit more water and then cap it again, and then just slowly build it up. But it's looking really good. So I'm gonna take out the first batch of chicken now. I think it's about ready. I'd say that's ready. You guys see there? I'm going to take it out now, prep the next batch, and throw it back in. So now we've just finished taking out the first batch of chicken. Just finished washing this. So we're going to do the second batch and then pop it back into the oven. We've got about 2 hours left, so plenty of time. Alright, second batch now in. Everything is going well. I think I need to do a massive cleanup at the moment before I do anything else, because the flies are getting annoying. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Spick and span. All right, take another 5-minute break, then we'll start on the fish, because that's the only thing left at this moment that haven't started. Also, and the sausages. Yeah, and the sausages. Fam, so chop suey is now done. Side is almost ready. It's reduced down, almost there, but I need to get started on the fish. And also, I was wondering, my chop suey, I like a bit of color in it, you know, something green to break it off. So I think I might grab some pak choi, just one pak choi. You can see our pak choi patch there. I might grab one from there and just to pop it inside, just so that it breaks the color a bit, you know, aesthetically, but it also adds a bit of taste to it. First thing we need to do for the fish is to actually get the oil hot and ready before we do the batch. And the batch, we mean the batter for the fish, is actually just flour, salt, and pepper. That's about it. Get this oil hot, and then we'll add in need to get the pan hot and then add in the oil. Alright, so now that we've got the oil on the heat, I'm just going to let it get up to temperature. But I think it's now ready, the time is now ready for the faiai, to add in the coconut cream. So we'll just check, so you guys see that, it's actually reduced very well. And which is what I want, but not too pipi. It's like we just made it on time. Alright, now we add the coconut cream. Cream, there was white stuff, so now because it's gone warmer here in the day, and now we add it in. Ooh, I actually want to capture most of that, so maybe add a bit of water. Yeah, we'll add a bit of water, just a little bit. All that nice ink, we'll just pop it in. Bam. All right. Now we're gonna let this bad boy get back up to temperature, steam, and then reduce. Very nice. Alright, so I'm now gonna go through the same process with all the other fish, but I've got Siave here now, who's gonna go and grab us some cab. Alright, so the key, sorry, it's very shaky. So, alright, the key with pak choi and chop suey, what I do is try and, you know, cut it into small pieces, so that it cooks quickly. So because we've already got the chop suey off the heat, we can just add it straight in, and then because it's still hot, we can just turn over the chop suey, and that way it'll cook itself. Alright, so we've got the chop suey there. See how it's still steaming? So just quickly take out and then sprinkle it all over. And there's enough heat inside the chop suey at the moment to cook that. All I need to do is actually just turn it over. See how there's quite a lot of steam coming off? That'll cook the rest of the pak choy in there. Very nice chop suey. Ooh. Alright. And then we'll tap it again. Abi, spoon. Food. Mama camera. Last batch of fish, and then not sure, we might do sausages or not. I'm just I don't know, we'll see. It is now done. Fish is looking good. Just gonna cap it, low E, and I'm gonna use the same oil to fry the sausage because there's no use changing the oil. Food is food. The good thing about it is because the oil doesn't smell fishy at all. So plus oil is very expensive anyway. So wow, but it's already looking good. Once the sausage is done, then we're pretty much done with cooking today. So I'll be with you guys in about 5 minutes. We're back, fam. So I think everything is ready now. Second batch of chicken is done. Gonna put the sausages, they're all gonna go inside together. And then we'll do a quick recap of what we've done so far. Alright, so that's a lot of meat. I'm gonna use this oil with a bit of sauce from the roast chicken, just to make a bit of sauce, and then add some onions, and then we'll pour it back into that mix. So all in all, we are finally done. So the umu is now inside the house. We roast fried sausages and roast chicken here with a bit of sauce from the soy sauce it was in. We've got the chop suey, chicken chop suey, looking really good. Then we've got our faiai. And lastly, bam. Alright, fam, so we are pretty much done now. We'll go get us a plate for our results, and I will see you soon. Alright, fam, we've just finished cleaning up. It's always important to clean up after you cook, but we'll get you a plate soon. Hey guys, so we're finally going to finish off the episode. We've got the results here. I'm going to show you now because it is getting flies are everywhere, so I'm going to quickly show you and we'll finish off the episode. Alright, we've got our faiai here, very nice. We've got our chicken and sausage roasted, got our luau, taro, breadfruit is in the house, got our fish, and our chop suey. So yeah guys, sorry about ilang walam ya. Very nice tonai for today. I enjoyed making it, and I hope you guys have enjoyed as much as I did the content, but also our food for this Sunday. We just want to say thank you guys for tuning in every Sunday, and yeah, just trying to get back on the horse with creating content. It's very busy at home, very busy at work, so most of the time you just lose motivation, but I'm glad that you guys tuned in into our cooking channels every Sunday. So I'm gonna head off, have tonight with the family. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's content. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share our channel. We'll definitely catch you guys on our next episode, but until then, God bless, take care, stay safe, see you guys soon.